Hello everyone and welcome to FE7 Japanese Hector Hard Mode Ironman. So, in this stream, I should probably actually write in the description, I'll probably do it after the stream, but so this is actually a bit of a special challenge. Not only is this in the Japanese version of FE7, which has some differences, it doesn't give you as much money as the Western releases. Weapons are 3 times effective, or at least effective weapons are. Weapons are 3 times effective, so that makes things a little bit easier to begin with, but I think the game does get harder than the usual, Western version, so that's going to be interesting to see how that works. Let's see. It says I'm live, but I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it on my page. I'm not seeing it. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it, but I'm not. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, like I said, this is going to be a bit of a special challenge. Not just the fact that it's in Japanese, but I had made a bit of a challenge, or at least someone made a challenge to me, saying FE7 Japanese Hector Hard Mode, but with, actually I don't think they suggested that, but I have to use Dart, and I have to use Legault in the Ironman. And I assume by that, because the problem is we never really defined what exactly that means. We never defined what it means by use. I'm gonna say it's where you try to actively train them, and at least promote them, and ideally at level 20. I can't say for certain whether or not I'll promote them at level 20. I usually try to promote units at level 20. There are certain instances where I don't, but I intend to do that. I intend to train them both, level 20. I'm not sure what'll happen if I get them killed before then. So, we're gonna be making our avatar. So, here's the thing. In regards to the Japanese version, there is something a bit exclusive. Blood type. Now, I have no idea what my blood type is in real life. So let's just make one up. Hector Hard Mode Ironman, yeah. So I will admit, I will apologize for this. I know that the stream starts a bit later than usual today because I was having some issues trying to set up the thumbnail and the layout and stuff like that. But it shouldn't be a thing in the future, So this should be the only one that's a bit shorter. You're naming your character in Japanese? Yeah. I can read some basic Japanese, so I actually know how to type out like Sultan in katakana. I can read better than Mangs can. I can read better than Mangs can. That doesn't mean I can read everything in this, though, but I can at least read some of it. So, my birth month is in July. And obviously I'm not going to play as a woman, because that's just, why would you do that? So our choices are either... So, here's what I like to do when I play this in Japanese. I like to choose my birth month and gender. But the thing is, I just choose blood type based on whichever one is best, honestly. A is anima, B is wind, O is ice, which is actually not a bad one, but AB is thunder, thunder energy. Yep, you got it right, Kira. You got it right, Hyper Kira. I can't read what the heck that says, but I can read yes and no right here. So it's a bit of a mishmash as to what I can actually properly read, but I can read some of it. I can read some of the text. So, if there's any place I could mess up to get to begin this stream, it'd probably be on this map. I hate this map. This map is terrible for Ironmans. I don't like the enemy layout, I don't like the way the AI works, and I don't like how RNG dependent this map is. This map is way too RNG heavy. I don't like it. But the problem is, I played Meng's rebalance of this map, I think it's worse, but the thing is, it's honestly, I don't really blame Mengs for doing this, because this map is just bad. Like, just the way the map is designed fundamentally is just terrible. I don't like it at all. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking when they designed this map. This map is awful. And you could very easily just lose just due to just crap RNG. Like, you could just miss an 82% or something like that. The enemy could land a 30-something%. You know, like, it's not very hard to just be screwed over by the RNG. It's not hard at all. So I may have to just reset in the first chapter just because this map is just very RNG based. It's just dumb. I don't know what to say. Yeah, that's actually a good thing if Hector dodges this. Hey, King of Slimes. Yeah, that's actually a really good thing if Hector dodges that 36%. Because if he doesn't, or actually no, he's more likely to dodge that. This Archer, he really wants to dodge, but he's not usually gonna dodge it, unfortunately. These Archers are my least favorite. My least favorite part of this map is these stupid Archers, because you can't really enemy phase them that well. Because your only option is the hand axe. Is it worth to get the red gem? Yeah, the thief. So the thief has some kind of weird AI. He likes to always open every door he can. He likes to open every single door before he runs off. You'd think he'd just run off with the red gem, but no, he actually tries to open every single door he can. Which is actually something you can abuse. It's harder to do this map fairly if you don't want to screw yourself in the early position in this game. The map is just poorly designed, in my opinion. See, like, he could have missed the 74%. He could just miss the 74% and screw you over. So, ideally, what you would want to do, in a perfect world, you'd want to go on this tile to go pull these guys. And you'd be able to enemy phase all three of them. Well, probably not the Archer so much. But you'd be able to kill these two guys, and this guy, as what do you know, has a Vulnerary. Or a Kisugusuri. That's such a weird name. I have no idea what that actually means. I assume that's just like a potion or something like that. So ideally, yeah, because a hand axe doesn't kill this guy, so you have to go for a wolf bale. But the thing is, since he took a shot from the archer, he's gonna die if he gets hit by all three of these guys. Hector will. So we have to do this. I mean, you could try to go for, you know, hit him with Matthew. Prove that Mengs sucks. No, this map is just terrible. This map is just terrible. I don't blame Mengs for screwing up on this map. This map is very RNG based. You just get slightly unlucky. You miss like a 72% hand axe or something. You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble if you miss even just like one attack that they're not supposed to. Like if he misses this, he's gonna be in big trouble. Well, maybe not because Matthew's here, but like you really don't want to miss these 70%. Unfortunately, Hector's your only real main attacker here, so it's very RNG dependent. I don't like this map in the slightest. I don't think it's good. And yeah, actually Hector could die right here, I think because the archer or the soldier could get to him. I may have miscalculated that. Okay, that's actually a pretty good first level. It would have been nice if he got defense, but I think he'll be okay. You gotta dodge the soldier. Okay, that's really good. That's actually really good. We want that. Because now the archer can't kill him. Yeah, I won't lie, I got a little lucky there, but because of just how weirdly designed this map is, you kind of need it. Yeah, this map is really poorly designed. This map is horrendously designed. Hey, Crimson Phil. Yeah, I really don't like the way this map's designed. Never punished. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, never punished. But the thing is, you kind of have to get never punished on this map, because it's just so poorly balanced. Why does Hector have 19 HP at base? Isn't he an armor knight? Well, he's not technically counted as an armor until he promotes. He's counted as an armor when he promotes, but before then, he's not counted as an armor. So, yeah, no, he actually isn't considered an armor yet. Let's see, 14 plus 10, that's exactly a kill. If everything hits. If everything hits. We could just get punished here. We could just get punished here if one of you guys decides to miss. If Matthew gets a crit, that'll be it won't make a huge difference. Yeah, it won't actually make a difference at all. We need Hector to land this kill. The thief doesn't try to go kill Hector. I don't even think the thief can kill Hector. As far as I know, he can't. 8 damage and yeah, no, he still wouldn't kill. The thief will, no, the thief doesn't go for Hector. It's the first accidental risk you do to Japanese text. I can read Japanese better than Mengs can. So here's the thing, I'm not in the clear yet because of this. If I just miss this archer, the archer could just kill me on every phase. It's very possible. Okay, we got lucky there. And no, the thief does not kill Hector. Even if he decides to go for Hector, he would not kill. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I would like defense, but strength and speed is not bad at all. See, like I said, the thief's AI is kind of weird. He just constantly prioritizes opening doors. Like I said, he will not run off until he opens every single door on the map. Believe me, I play this map like 8 million times. I know the AI works. They're really weird. And look, actually, we're kind of lucky. This round of this map is actually kind of lucky. Because we can just do the little skilling fest. Yeah, I never understood why they decided to give Matthew the same speed as this guy. That was kind of weird. I guess it's so you can get a level up, but it's just kind of weird. Wolf of the Coyotes, man. These prioritize... Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. That's absolutely true. You're right. So yeah, no, once the guys that aren't segregated off from your army are dealt with, the map gets a lot easier. Like, now, the only way I can really lose this map, and by lose this map, I mean by losing, like, Matthew, or I guess Hector, is if I just did something really stupid, like, just, like, never healed or stole vulneraries. Now it's mostly just a don't do something stupid fest. For right now, I'm just gonna do that. I guess Hector can heal himself. I don't want to stray too far, because we do want to still be kind of careful, but I guess, yeah. Now it's the fun part where we just keep stealing this guy until we get a speed level, which usually isn't that long, because Matthew does have a pretty good speed growth. But I've had instances where he just doesn't level speed for like 3 levels or something. It's not very common though, so hopefully it won't happen. Yeah, see, like that. Now he can't steal from us. And we don't have to worry about this guy stealing our red gem or something. So that's nice. We can try to go for like a hand axe or something. We're probably not going to land it. But hey, you never know. Matthew should be fine though, because Matthew does more damage to this guy. So yeah. Should be fine. I know this is a little bit slow, but... I mean, hey, we're playing it safe right now. Although, we don't really need to, but... Since we don't have a healer, you know. We don't have a healer, so I'm just gonna wait this guy out. Well, actually, hold on. We could just kill this guy. Yeah, it's safe to try this. Worst comes to worst and Matthew screws things up, we could always just put Hector in front and just, you know... Well, actually, we do have a vulnerary, so it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Total Ostian death. What do you got against Hector? It's the first chapter. It's expected for a slow crawl into the next few maps. I'm not a huge fan of FE7's early game. It feels like... Because the thing is, it's like axes versus axes for the most part. Or lances versus axes. And that's just kind of... And your sword uses are Lowen and Eliwood. Now, Lowen is kind of cool, but, like, Eliwood is awful. Fortunately, in the Japanese version, he is a bit better, because his rapier does carry him a bit. Until, hopefully, ideally, you can get a good few speed levels, so you can start doubling things. Let's see, Matthew's kind of low on health, but, yeah, you know what, we can just go hand axe this guy, let's just play it safe. After all these years, I can't help but feel extreme disgust at FE7. Because... Wait, why? Why exactly? Hector is Horseless Lex? Oh, that's why. I mean, I guess so. I guess that is true. But you get to keep him the entire game. Unlike Lex. Which is a plus. That's a plus. Think about it. That is a plus. I wish they gave you an iron axe early on. One, because your axe is kind of crap, and two, I don't really like burning up the wolf bale or the hand axe, to be honest, because of how valuable both are. Let's see. What your move is 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means you hit that. Okay. Then we can do this. Okay, that's perfect. And a wolf bale should kill. It's a little ugly, but we'll make do. We'll make do. I want to give Hector as many levels as I can right now, because so far his RNG's actually been pretty good. Although that skill could give him some trouble, especially with those hand axes. The skill could give him some trouble. So far he's gotten 2 levels of strength and speed, I believe, which is actually really good. He hasn't got any defense, which is a little weird. I guess you'd expect him to get some speed, but it's not that bad. You know how FE6's Arcanea remix, FE7's remixes Jugdroll, for example. Even Raven is Ares with Lachesis in Nana's class, and he's accompanied by Femboy Claude. I never really thought of it as an FE4 reference, to be honest. I mean, I guess there's that one map. That's like an FE4 map, but that's about the only thing I really thought of that's FE4-esque. Okay, we got 2 vulneraries, that's good. I say we go and heal our guys up, since, I mean, we might as well. You're not doing the Thief 21 exploit? Oh my god. You mean just keep leveling him up? Well, the thing is, I don't think you can do that unless your Raven, or not your Raven, your Matthew just doesn't level speed. You could hypothetically keep doing it until Matthew doesn't level speed, but since the Thief will no longer steal from you once you level up speed once, you can't really do, I assume that's what the exploit is. I assume that's what you mean. You can't do it once the Thief can no longer steal from you, which is usually once you just get 1 speed level. Like I said, I've had some instances where he just refuses to level speed for a few levels, and then you can sort of abuse that a bit, but even then, it's usually, his speed growth is high enough that it's, at most, just like 2 or 3 levels. Being a lazy, childish, paused version of before that I got to play right after FE7, while being sucked off as a good game back then, just makes me hate it. Yeah, I guess exposure at the wrong timing just kind of screws you up. Let's see. I'm surprised Matthew is that hot. Like, he's nearly level 4. I don't even know how he's nearly level 4 already. Yeah, like I said, I really don't like these archers. These archers suck. And I really shouldn't be wasting my wolf veil on that, but like I said, I think they should give you a hand axe. If I were to, like, remake this level, well, one, I'd probably change a lot of this level, because I just don't like how it's designed. I don't like how it's laid out. I don't like the enemies. Gets confused at the talk. I can read some Japanese. Like, I could tell if it said like Hanase, I could read that. With Fergus, you mean Vargas? I would be able to read that. I would be able to read it. Our next hand axe is from Bartra, I believe. And believe me, I'm gonna take that hand axe off him because I don't like either of the fighter bros, honestly. Wow, this is a really fast Hector. We're getting a really fast Hector. He has not missed a level of speed yet. That is really good. That's a good sign of things to come if this guy keeps leveling speed. And he's also getting strength as well, I believe. No, he didn't get strength that level. He got defense. So no, this Hector is actually pretty good besides his skill being a little shaky. Which, in all honesty, if there's any stat I'd choose to be screwed in, it's skill. You were expecting Lynn to be useful with 3x. You were wrong with that. 3 times? She does need more help than 3 times. I originally thought that 3 times is all you need. Good luck on Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is actually pretty easy, unless you get, like, really unlucky. I think Chapter 2 is easier than Chapter 1, if I'm being honest. 1, you actually have a healer. 2, you have Marcus. Yeah. Lynn, she's... Yeah, no, I won't lie. Yeah, this Hector is actually really good. Besides his skill, I've had some Hectors that just level in, like, skill and res and dumb stats like that they don't need. Luck is also kind of a meme on him, because he's got so much defense, he doesn't really care. Now, yeah, things like Thunder Tomes could give him trouble because he didn't have much luck, but you shouldn't be putting Hector in range of Thunder Tomes anyway, I mean, let's be honest. We can trade away one of these items over to Hector, so we can steal the other vulnerary. I know we don't need to steal a vulnerary, but I like having all the healing I have for right now, even though we're going to get a healer next chapter. I mean, hey, you never know if you're going to lose Sarah early on. You shouldn't lose Sarah before you get Priscilla. Going to rely on Marcus heavily this run. I don't really like FE7 Marcus that much, so probably not. I won't lie, there are instances where you really do need to rely on him early in the game. Where I will be using him, like on the map where you get Priscilla, you definitely want to depend on him quite a bit. But besides that, I don't usually like to use him a whole lot. If I can get things done without having to give the kill to him, I will do that. Or even trying to set up. I don't really like setting up with him because he almost always will decide to crit with like a 5% or something stupid like that that you just don't want. And so that's why I don't like FE7 Marcus, because usually you don't need him to set up kills, and he's just flat terrible at setting up kills too. He's just flat awful at setting up kills. FE6 Marcus is amazing for a Jagan. FE7 Marcus is everything you shouldn't do with a Jagan. Because FE7 Marcus is like that weird in-between when it comes to Jagans. He's like, he wants to be both like a traditional Jagan as well as like a Seth or a Titania at the same time. And pick one or the other. Don't do like a mix of both, because that's just, you're not going to be good at either. He steals kills. Yeah, well, not really being super tanky. Like, I think people have the illusion of Marcus being a lot better than he is. He's not really that good. I find that his lack of speed, he already starts to fail doubling things within just like 2 or 3 chapters. Like, it's people don't realize it, but like, I'll show you what I mean. Probably not this stream, since we probably won't get far enough, but probably next stream or so. We made it through the first chapter. Credits for not failing the prologue. Like I said, the first chapter of Hector Hard Mode is actually pretty hard. Because it's just an RNG fest. If you get lucky like I did, then you'll have no problems. If you don't get lucky, you're in for a rough ride. He's like Seth, but slower and less tanky. Yeah, and that's just not really that good. Like, yeah, I just don't like it. So this area can also be a little bit of an RNG fest, but you do have a bit of a counter to that, named Marcus. Marcus pretty much means that if you get kind of unlucky up here, you can just throw him in there to delete the enemies. Which is good. Because if you just get really unlucky or something, and you don't want Sarah or Matthew to die, you can just go rush Marcus up there and have him do the work for you. And I do like that. So are you gonna agree to no Rebecca? Actually, I really want to try Rebecca. Now here's the thing, what I'm gonna do with Rebecca is I'm gonna give her like 2 or 3 levels. We're gonna see how she levels. If she levels like crap, like she almost always does when I try to use her, I've never actually successfully used her. If she levels like crap, we're not gonna use her. Like, if she gets like 3 levels and they're all just garbo, we're not using her. If she actually gets pretty decent levels, then we'll use her. So it really just depends. I'm gonna give her a short trial, and we'll see how this Rebecca wants to level. If she wants to level crap, we're not giving her jack. If she actually wants to level decently, I might use her. Because like I said, I've never actually used Rebecca. I know there's like all sorts of memes of her and stuff like that, but I wanna actually try. Okay, you got skill. You know, normally I'd complain about that, but like, he's been getting really good levels lately. I'll let him have a level break. I'll let him have a level, and plus he did need skill. Like, let's be honest. And here's my favorite unit in the game, Boswin. I freaking love this guy. This guy is so, he's like, look at this guy. He doesn't even get double or anything. At least not right now. And the things that can double him won't do anything to him. It's like Runa, cute and valid. Well, at least unlike Runa, she's actually got a okay-ish strength growth. She's got like a 40% strength growth. It's just that her base strength is just really pathetic. So I'm not sure if I want to go Javelin this. Nah, we don't want to. What I like to do typically is put Matthew right here. Do I? No. Put him on this tile. Okay. Yeah, I like to put him on this tile so I can go deal with the Brigand. He can usually just deal with the Brigand just fine. I can kill him on the player phase. Yeah, it's kind of spelled like Ozine, isn't it? Okay, let's try our animations. Yeah, see, Oswin, you know, you might think like, oh, don't feed kills to Oswin. Feeding kills to Oswin is very actually good, because his bases are great, and if you can just get a little bit lucky with his defense levels, which isn't that hard, and maybe a bit of strength, the guy turns out really good, and he can carry you through some of the more annoying chapters of the mid-game just fine. And so that's why I like leveling him up. And I noticed that he does have better growth than Marcus, so I personally prefer him to carry me through the mid-game. Lowen is a guy I really like using, but usually just doesn't level up that well, sadly. So what I want to do here... So Elowen's a very make-or-break unit, but unfortunately I'm going to be using him the whole run. Hopefully he's not going to cost us the run, because that would be bad. So what I'm going to do is something that is going to anger a lot of people. I'm going to send Marcus to the village. I know it's blasphemy, but it's going to be fine. He's got the move to get him to catch up very fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this peg with, honestly, either of these two. I don't really care, to be honest, who pulls, who doesn't. We're gonna go... Maybe we could pull with Lowen, I don't know. You know what? Screw it. We could pull with Lowen, I guess. Nah, we'll pull with Dorcas. Why not? And we're gonna go get the kill to Rebecca. Yeah, even with 3 times weapon effectiveness, Rebecca still has a hard time getting some kills. Oh, hey, 10. Yeah, I realized your name, and I was like, yeah, you probably just changed your name. So, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Like I said, I don't like Eliwood, but he is definitely more, he's definitely more manageable when he's got 3 times weapon effectiveness rapier. It's just a shame they're really stingy with rapiers in this game. I really wish they weren't, because Eliwood really benefits a lot from 3 times weapon effectiveness rapiers. So I really wish they gave you more rapiers. Hey, Freefall, I think you can get a rapier in Eliwood mode, but like you get none in Hector hard mode, or just in Hector mode in general, which is really stupid. I don't know who thought of that. Was a good idea. Because like even in FE6, which is a much harder game, they give you a good few rapiers at like a decent amount of decent intervals. Like I think your second rapier you get in like Chapter 7, which is not bad at all. Because around the time you still probably have your first rapier. So yeah, it would be nice. Oh, he doubles these? Let's go. Hector doubles these. That's amazing. Yeah, like I was saying, I was going to say that it's kind of annoying that Hector doesn't one-shot these guys. Who cares about one-shotting? Okay, I hate that. You see that 1% crit? These guys could just delete Dorcas if they get lucky. Sure, it's a 1%, but it's like, why does not Game Freak, why, yeah, why does Game Freak do that? Why does Intelligent Systems do this with units at base? We're going to have them have a 1% chance of getting just one shot and their join map. Why? Why would you do this? Why not, like, how hard is it? Yeah, my Hector's gotten really lucky with speed. My Hector's gotten like 3 levels of speed so far. It's absolutely insane. My Hector is very speed blessed, which is a very good sign. That is a very good start to my Hector. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna... This is gonna be a run where we're gonna try to use Rebecca. We're gonna try. Of course, if she levels like garbage, I'm not gonna, you know, force use her. But if we can, like, if she gets decent-ish levels, I'll try to use her. This is why I don't like Bartra. This right here, this is why I don't like Bartra. Oh, I can't hit. I can't double. I get doubled. I also can't really take a hit. Like, people are like, why do you not like fighters? This right here is why I don't like fighters. 3 base speed, really? What idiot thought, yeah, this guy needs 3 base speed. Like, look, at least Rebecca can hit things, jeez. Yeah, no, I hate the fighter bros, like, screw the fighter bros. Total fighter bro death, screw those guys. It is clearly added this as a subtle tutorial on restarting chapters over and over. For a Senshi, Bartra doesn't seem too apt for war. What is a Senshi? What is a Senshi? What the heck is a Senshi? So yeah, Matthew can pretty much always kill this guy, and the risks of him dying here are so low. As long as you keep him in this sort of area, he's gonna be fine. And I just usually like to keep Sarah right here, because usually, you know, Oz, Chad, and Hector usually have no problems here, unless they get really unlucky. And like your Hector's like really screwed. If your Hector's like really stat screwed, then maybe. And he just like keeps getting screwed over by combat as well. I don't really like this terrain right here. Not a huge fan of it. I don't like this Merc either, because the Merc can actually usually double Hector. In my case, that Merc should not be doubling him, but worst character means war. Oh, okay, I see. Oh wow. Okay, Oz Chad right here. At least Bartra recruits Carla. She must be a good unit, right? Someone someone please tell him. I know you're being sarcastic, but yeah, I don't like early game archers as enemies. They're just really annoying. Because they'll just go on like a hill or something and just constantly force you to player phase them. It's just annoying. Oh, lovely. You can go shoot Matthew. It's not that big a deal. Last is Smithereens. Yep. So yeah, this boss... Yeah, he's not really that bad unless you get like really unlucky. This guy's a very bulky... No, I hate this guy because he likes to go on the mountain tile and just be really annoying there. He just likes to just stand on the mountain tile and screw you over. I'm not a huge fan of that guy, to be honest. But there's not much I can... Honestly, Eliwood's probably my best bet. Hoping for a crit from him or something. That's really my best chance. I don't get the appeal of Bartra. I don't either. I've always thought he was... Yeah, and the investment to recruit another mediocre unit is not worth it. He needs a higher speed growth. Like, people might look at it and say, oh, 40% speed growth. That's pretty good. Yeah, but 3 base speed. This guy gets doubled. I think some things on this chapter can double him. Maybe not this chapter, but I know for a fact that the next chapter, things can double him on that chapter. And I'm not talking about Guy. I mean, yeah, Guy can double a lot of units. That's sort of his whole shtick. I mean, like, units that you should not be getting doubled by are able to double him. So yeah, I don't know what if a crackhead at Intelligence Systems thought to give him base speed of 3. Like, sure, someone like... Heck, I bet you even Oswin has a higher base speed. He does! The Armor Knight, with 13 base defense and 28 base HP, has 5 speed. Sure, 5 speed isn't great, but it's enough to avoid getting doubled. He has a top-tier mustache in FE6. That's true. I mean, I can't lie, he does have some mustache drip, but, like, that's an FE6. You know, that's not in this game. So yeah, this can be a little dicey, this little area here, because RNG can screw you over a bit if you don't, you know, do something you want. He's level 9. That's true, too. He is level 9. If you lowered his level to, like, level 1 or 2, he'd actually be kind of mid. Honestly, like, just look at, like, Gilliam and FE8. That's pretty much what happens to you if you under-leveled Oswin at his start. Because then his bases at level 1 are actually pretty crap. But it's because he's level 9, he's actually pretty good. Special support with Dorcas. You really do want to support him with Dorcas, even if you're not going to use him. Because he really needs that support. He really badly needs that support. Is that archer able to reach Eliwood? If so, that's a problem. If so, that's a problem. I can't tell. He's either just in range or just out of range. I honestly can't tell. If he's in range, that's a problem, though. Because he got hit by that brigand. Oh, crap. He's dead, isn't he? No, he's not. I've been playing too much Endron, so where, like, any little hit does enough to screw you over. Never use Bartra. Yeah, one of these days I probably will use him, but my god, is he not really tempting to use. He's not usually tempting. See, I don't really like how these guys can sort of build up here. If Dorcas and Bartra just decide to be crap and like normal and just like miss everything, every other attack. This is why I don't like I said, this is why I don't like fighters. Because they can't hit anything, and they can't double, so they can't even make up for the fact that they missed their one hit. They got a bit more than average HP, but that just does not really sell it for me. That doesn't really sell it for me. Total Eliwood to death. Yeah, I mean, Eliwood does definitely suck. No sugarcoating it. He does suck. He sucks a lot. They're good rolls and for enemy phase tanking. Not really. I mean, they face low percent crit chance, which I know is low percent, but and then sure, like they can enemy phase, you know, they can enemy phase soldiers pretty easily, but I mean most units can. Let's be honest, most units can. Boyd's oh yeah, okay, Boyd is an exception to the rule. I like Boyd. Boyd is good. Boyd is good. I won't lie. Boyd is actually pretty good. Boyd is good. Yeah, I can agree. I can get behind that. Boyd is good. What is Azel LARPing as Sigurd? He kinda is, isn't he? Okay, so here's the... Watch Bartra miss. Just watch Bartra miss and screw things over. So I can't kill this guy. I could if Bartra hits. If Bartra hits... if he hits... How much damage we take? So yeah, if we do this properly, then yeah, it could work out. If not, we're in big trouble. Nolan is also... Well, yeah, but that's also because you kind of need tanks pretty desperately. Okay, at least he hit. That's good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, you know what? Maybe I've been too harsh on you, Barter. Maybe you can do something. Maybe you can do something. Oh, look at this. That's actually pretty nice. You get a game over. Yeah. This is why I don't like FE7's early game, is because you're kind of just stuck with units that you might not want to use, like Urk, and also the Fighter Bros. Heck, honestly, I like Lowen, but he's very prone to getting screwed over. And honestly, you can make the same argument with Rebecca. A lot of your early units in FE7 Hector hard mode are just garbage. Elwood, if he's really unlucky. Really, the only safe units from like stat screwage in the early game are like Hector. Even Hector is kind of prone to stat screwage. Oswin and Marcus, really. If Barter hits, sounds like communism has never been tried. Yeah, exactly. Because it, I mean, it kind of is like that. It kind of is, if you think about it. 18 hit, lovely. 18 freaking hit, gotta love it. Alright, come on, Hector. There we go. I like how good our RNG so far has been, though. The early game is where you really need... Like, sure, you want good RNG as much as you can get it, but, like, you especially want it early in the game, where you don't really have much to, you know, back you up. Your guys still aren't quite up to speed with where you want them to be. This is where you want to get those low percent crits on enemies. This is where you want to get lucky dodges. This is the time to get it. It's not so big a deal later on in the game. You don't need it as much later on. Sure, you still want it in places like Cog of Destiny or Sands of Time, but like right now is the time to get your. This is the time to use up your good RNG before you get your Titans ready. Watcher's been trying to hit for over 100 years, yeah, and he still won't hit it. Still won't hit. That's probably why he usually won't ever find Carla in the average FE7 playthrough. Yeah, this Brigand's really annoying. This because he likes what he likes to do is he likes to camp out on the mountain. This is such a speedless Hector. What the heck is this Hector? I'm not complaining by any means, but this is such a speedless Hector. Out of what 4 or 5 levels, he's gotten all but 1. Out of 5 levels, he's gotten speed on 4 out of 5 levels. This is a good Hector. I don't care if he's like a little bit skill or luck. Who cares? Who cares? He has 0 res. Like he's not supposed to have res. I'd rather like I said, I've had Hectors that just decide to like level like 10 res, and it's like the stupidest thing ever. Because it's like it's still not enough to really make him a mage killer, and it just takes away from his other stats. I know you could hypothetically get like everything. You could just get blessed with every stat, but like I swear, a lot of my Hectors are just retarded, and they like leveling like all the useless stats. Looking well into the animations, I'm reminded how some animations added in FE7 and 8 left their FE6 counterparts on the dust. Still need some skill though, but some books can fix that. And honestly, like I've said before, skill is the least important stat on a large scale. Like, you only need a little bit of skill. You don't need a ton. You don't need a ton. You just need to get a few skill levels and you're probably fine. With things like strength, you want as much of it as you can get. With things like speed, maybe not as much so, because a lot of FE7 enemies are slow, but you do need more speed than I think people think you do. Like, you still do need more speed. You want around, like, 13 speed or something, which means that if your guy is slowed down by weapons, they need to have higher. And no one in your starting squad, even Marcus, isn't at the benchmark that he wants to be for speed. 11 speed is not that good. Like, you'll start to see Marcus already not being able to double things in just a couple chapters, unless he gets speed. Which would actually be pretty good if he got speed, but there's no guarantee he will. There's no guarantee he will. Let's see if we can maybe get... Actually, let's chip with Lowen. Let's give Lowen some chip. And maybe we can give Rebecca the kill. We can give Rebecca the kill. A female paladin versus male paladin. I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity. We don't get any recruitable female calves. Because female calves have insane promo gains. Like, it's such a missed opportunity. But maybe that's why they give them such high promo gains. Maybe. So like I said, we're going to be using Rebecca for like 2 or 3 levels. We're going to see what she gets. If she just gets garbage, she just like levels like luck and nothing else, then obviously, yeah, we're going to bench her. If she gets like strength and speed, like, if she pulls like a Hector, like our Hector, that's just absurdly blessed, we're absolutely using that lady. Because I want to try her out, and with 3 times weapon effectiveness, archers will be better. They're still not going to be great by any means, because this is FE7, so, you know, no matter how good you make archers, there's still, like, you could make them nukes. You can make them nukes, but if they still only really have a player phase, they're still going to be pretty limited. In fact, I kind of wish they did that. They should have made archers really strong. I think archers by design should be very strong to counteract the fact that they have no NA phase. I think they should. Maybe that's a hot take or something, but, like, if you have no NA phase, you should have something to make up for it. Is there anyone you plan on training later on when you recruit them? Or are you just going to go with the flow? I very much so am sort of like, I want to use this unit for this run and stuff like that. Archers in Japanese being good is cool. Yeah, that's true. It is fun. It's definitely fun, don't get me wrong. You know, if Rebecca sucks, it's not that bad. We can always use Luis. We can always use Luis. We can always make Mangs proud and use Luis. You know, you can always do that. I'll probably march Marcus up there, but he's probably not needed. We've gotten pretty good RNG for this map, so he's probably unnecessary. Gates or Walls Run. So here's the thing. I hate with a burning passion the Walls. I hate that map. I don't think there's a single map in Fire Emblem that I hate more than that map. Like, when I say I hate it, I detest that map. That map is such garbage. I hate that stupid thing with every Fire Emblem being. Let's have a really cramped up Fog of War with wyverns everywhere. And you're trying to use, you know, and I believe you're forced to play Lynn and Hollywood. Yeah, that's not a recipe for a disaster. Oh, and a Swordmaster boss that can run around and charge. And he can also get stuck on a fort, and you gotta go kill him. Sure, that's the plus side, is that you can go kill the boss and end the map early. But that guy's a nasty boss. You do not want to fight that guy. So, yeah, no, Gates all the way. Gates all the way. Absolutely, 100%. Screw Wallace. Wallace freaking sucks. He's a worse Oswin. And I would rather just use the Lords. Like, people say, like, oh, yeah, turning the Lords is a hassle. And I agree. They can be annoying. But, like, my god, is the Lloyd map absolute AIDS. Like, it is... That map is AIDS. I will not... I refuse to do that map. Bow user? Bow user? What about bow user? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Geets is probably the best bow user in FE7. No, like, hands down. Geets is really solid. When I did my... oh, jeez. You need a heal, man. You need a heal. When I did my FE7 Ironman, just like an ordinary Hector Hard Mode Ironman, back a couple of years ago, actually, I think it was 3 years ago, I had a really bad massacre near the end of the run, where a lot of my mainstays died, but it was still in the game that I couldn't really train up anyone new. And I just sort of pulled Gates out, at the last second. And Gates at base was still really good, even in the last few chapters. Like, I don't regret using the guy at all. He was really solid. I mean, he did fall short in a few areas, but I think it was just because I didn't really give him any experience. If he cut off, he'd be amazing. If you don't get Gates, use Dorcas if you're a cracked or Bartra. Well, that's the thing. I don't really train them at all. I give them like 1 or 2 levels. That's it. Because I also don't like the I don't like the German map. The German map is pretty bad. I don't think it's as bad as the Lloyd map by any means, but it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. It's still by no means a good map. Can we give this to Elliewood? I might try to give it to Elliewood. Ideally, I like giving this guy, like setting up this guy as a kill for Elliewood or Lowen. I like to give them at least 1 level on this map, if possible. If possible, I like to give them both a level on this map. Just to see how they're going to sort of level. X-Shed Cuck's local archers. Well, yeah. I mean, that's Geets. That's Geets for you. German being routed is such a dumb decision. It really is. Why will this... There's one of these enemies that just get, like, really annoying when they just dodge everything. Let's see. Can we kill... We don't want to get in range of the boss. He's not as scary as you think he is, but he's still kind of scary. Like, I don't like this Pegasus being right here. I really don't. I flat just do not like that Pegasus. Let's see if we can bait them out a little bit. So we need to heal up Hector. He's getting kind of unlucky with dodgers, so let's just go heal him up. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna heal Sarah. Sarah's a pretty crappy healer, but I mean, hey, she's a healer. Okay, we probably want to get you out of there. It's not that bad. She can take a hit. She can take a hit. Ideally, you don't want her to get in range, but sometimes that just sort of... Sometimes it's just gonna happen. Can you... Okay. Give me a sec. Alright, Marcus. Sure, I guess if Marcus wants to take the kill... I don't like giving Marcus kills, but if the enemies are stupid enough to suicide on him, then sure, by all means. Sarah and Ellen exist to be used for 2 maps before you get a mounted one. Yeah, pretty much. Or just a better unmounted healer, like Soul. I know you don't really get a better unmounted healer in this game, but hey, it still works, doesn't it? Ellen has good magic though. She has like 2 magic. Are you kidding? She has like 2 magic. Unless you mean she has a good like magic growth or something. I don't know. She might have a good magic growth. I honestly don't know. Wow, you are not getting lucky with his dodges. You are not getting lucky with his dodges at all. Not base, but growth. Okay, has better bases than level. Yeah, Soul is actually pretty alright. Okay, we want to get you guys up here really fast. We want to get you guys up here, especially the other one. I usually like to get Ellie with this kill, which is why I'm kind of rushing up here. Containing the boss is actually pretty easy. Depending on how the RNG has treated your units, you might be able to contain them a bit easier than usual. I might give this kill to Oswin. Like I said, giving kills to Oswin is actually kind of big. You might not think so, but like... Because what I like to do with the boat map is very annoying. So what I like to do is I like to promote Oswin by then. Usually, the way I train him, he's usually around like level 18 or so by the boat map. So he's one of the few instances where I like to early promote. And he gets a lot of res. So he can enemy phase a lot of the stupid shamans. And he does a really good job at it. He's really good at enemy phasing the shamans. It's great. It's amazing. Old FE home. Yeah. Rescue chains. Gotta love rescue chains, am I right? Do you think you're gonna play AI Emblem when it's done? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Do you think the AI would be better or worse at balancing the game than Mangs? That's what I want to know. Can you hit? Good. You know, he's been really unlucky with his skill levels, but he still makes up for it with good combat RNG. Worse? You really think the AI would be worse at balancing a map than Mangs? You do realize who you're talking about, right? You do realize we're talking about Mangs here. Lost 3 units in the new map. Fair point, fair point. I actually haven't really been keeping up with the series, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of stupid for non-promoted light user. Unpromoted? Do you mean for the AI, or like the AI emblem, or... See, this is what I don't like about Marcus. On paper, this looks good. On paper, this looks amazing, right? You can set up a kill, but here's the thing. Marcus loves his low percent crits. He loves them. He will steal this kill. More often than not, he will. If he had a 0% chance of critting, I would absolutely use him for this. But he doesn't. That's the problem. And my experience with FE7 Marcus is he loves freaking stealing your kills. He will steal your kill if he can. He will steal it. He will. I promise you, he will do it. So this is a one-shot, which I don't like. But I like to set it up to kill if I can. If you're lucky or Matthew might have enough HP to take this. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Just Google how to not create... Why didn't I think of that, man? That solves my problems. So here's what I like to do. I put him here. Pretty much I trap this guy. So we can set up a kill for either Eliwood or Lowen. That's what I like to do. Personally, that's what I like to do. Once you rescue one of the useless units. Yeah. So Oswin could do this. Just give Marcus all the kills. Optimal gameplay. I hate FE7 Marcus. Like, you have no idea how much I hate the guy. I freaking hate him. He's so disappointing in my opinion. He's everything a Jagan shouldn't be. If you want to know how to not design a Jagan, just look at FE7 Marcus. This guy will show it in every single way. Like, why do they give him so much skill? He doesn't need that much skill. He uses swords and lances. One of the... 3 was, yeah. Artillery cannon. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Artillery cannon. So we like to get him over here, and then, yeah. This is what we do. We just sort of let him... All FE3s... All FE with 3 lords sucks. Isn't that just 2 final games? As far as I can remember, it's just 2 games. So yeah, he doesn't like to go for Marcus. He likes to go for Hector. You're not familiar with most of the older ones? So, what do you start with then? Like, which ones do you know? Doesn't have generic enemy luck, that's true. Has, yeah, 2 luck. Which is all the more reason he doesn't need that skill. It's all the more reason. Marcus does not need skill. He should have invested that into, like, defense. Well, okay, that would have been... That may have made him a little bit broken. Or maybe just, like, split it between, like, 2 extra defense, 2 extra speed, or something like that. That's what I'd have done. Or maybe even some res, maybe some luck. Like, anything else besides skill. Because all that means is he's just gonna steal... It just means he's gonna steal kills, and I don't like that. Which is why, as you might imagine, Albion in... Did you try Engage? I feel bad for whoever's first game was Engage, because Engage is... Oh god. Engage, oh man. Saying is the best Cavalier, change my mind, you won't. Well, if you don't play Lin mode, he's not really that good. I mean, he can catch up. Sure. Wow, nice job, Oswald. I guess I shouldn't have expected that much out of you, but still. Mangs really likes Engage. No, he doesn't. Mangs does not like Engage. There's a reason he quit the... There's a reason he quit his run. There's a reason that Ironman's been abandoned. And probably not gonna come back again. There's a good chance it won't ever come back again. You have to pay me to play Engage. Good. Engage sucks. There's a joke in there. Well, yeah, but to be fair, in my defense, sarcasm is pretty hard to read in text. He's better than Lowen. I will say I've usually gotten pretty unlucky with Lowen. So yeah, he probably is. Kent can double, and Sane's dialogue is absolute dog water. Yeah, Sane's character is a bit insufferable. I won't lie. His character is kind of insufferable. Let's see. Yeah, we can go do this and set up a kill for Eliwood. How does that sound? Set up kill for Eliwood, let's go. Hopefully, Eliwood will get a decent-ish level. I mean, I'm used to Elibads, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got, like, skill and luck or something stupid. Same as a Womanizer, what do you expect? Yeah, he's got his own archetype. Alright, there we go. Perfect damage, let's go. Alright, first Eliwood level in the run. If you're getting a good Hector, you're probably not getting a good Eliwood. That's all I can say. You're probably not getting a good both. Probably not. So, I'm dreading what level this is going to be. Not too bad. I'd have, like, speed. Like... So, if you could get a Strength-blessed Eliwood, but a not-so-Speed-blessed Eliwood, or a Speed-blessed, but not-so-Strength-blessed Eliwood, you definitely want the Speed one. Getting 2 chances to attack... Yeah, this is a decent Eliwood first level. This is a decent level, but I don't have my hopes up. Ridden by a soy boy. Alec is literally him, not ridden by... I never pay attention to Alec and Noish because they're just so irrelevant. What if the Christmas calves were garbage and didn't have holy blood? That's what they are. And they also can't double. Well, okay, Alec can double. I don't care what people say about Noish. He can't double, so he's a bad unit. You can't change my mind on that. Oh, but he can pass down critting. Okay. I would rather just go and give him someone with holy blood as his father, though. As the guy's father. Whoever you're gonna give. Alright, so this chapter I'm not a huge fan of, because these pegs are really annoying. It's not too bad, though. Tells me you've never seen the same Priscilla support, one of the best in the series. It's okay. Supports are cancer, I won't make me more of a bore. Total support death, wow. Who uses Noish and Alec? I know some people that unironically go and make, like, not Lex. Well, Lex actually isn't a bad choice to make a father someone. I mean, but then again, everyone likes Lex anyway, so you're not gonna have a hard time convincing someone to use Lex, let's be honest. He's by far the best axe user in FE4. No questions asked. No questions asked at all. They really should have given you like a, they should have given you like a, other sort of, they should have given you someone with, the full holy blood for that house. Would have been cool. To make like a good axe user in the second generation. Because there's no good axe users in the second generation. Alright, so what I like to do is usually, you know what, we can take a Arden as father. Arden as a father is actually pretty good. I've never actually used him as a father, but I could see him being good because he's got what? He's got Wrath, doesn't he have Wrath? I believe it's Wrath. So he's actually kind of good. Are any lords in FE7 really that good? Hector is too slow. Hector's not that slow. But yeah, that's usually his biggest issue, just being too slow. Eliwood's the problem with Eliwood is that you can't count on him to level anything specifically. He's trying to be like a jack of all trades, but none of his bases are good, so he can very easily just get screwed. He can just get screwed, which is my usual experience with Eliwood. Is he's just garbage. He just becomes plain garbage, which is unfortunate, but that's just what happens sometimes. Has Vantage. Oh, okay, I mixed them all. I know that Vantage gives you, you know, I know what each skill does, but I always mix up, because I never really use Arden. That's why. Swanchika and Gentoo. Who's Swanchika? Who's Swanchika? What name is that? I've never heard of a name Swanchika. We're gonna do a trade chain here. Because Oswin doesn't really know that Javelin right about now. Tries to be a jack of all trade, but it's a jack of no. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the Hellswath in Japanese. Really? I didn't know it was that different in Japanese. That's interesting. Yeah, I would like if you could get a Hellswath user. That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool. Let's give him the skill book. Secret book. I always call it skill book. Failure of all trades, jack of not. Yeah, pretty much. That's Eliwood for you. That's it. That is Eliwood. If you wanted a saying to describe him perfectly, that is definitely one. So I usually don't like giving kills to Marcus. Meet one of the instances where I do try to give him to Marcus. There's just a lot of enemies on this map that are just cannon fodder, and the RNG can just screw you over since your guys are not really that accurate yet. Like this. Granted, that is on a forest, but still. You just kind of want them to anyphase these guys. Swanchika is the older translation of the Nair Axe. I prefer Hellswath. Maybe it's because I grew up with it, so maybe that's what I like, but I think it sounds cooler, in my opinion. Swanchika just sounds kind of goofy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it just sounds kind of goofy. Alright, let's do this. See, yeah, pulling this is a little tricky. What's a more accurate name to mythology? I don't know. I don't know much mythology, to be honest. It's so silly. Yeah, I guess so. If you like it because it's just kind of funny, then sure. Wow, he's really not getting good with... And this guy's not even on force. I know he's got weapon wrangle disadvantage, but still. I love 1% crits. I love 1% crits. Best idea ever. But these are kills for Rebecca, so that's nice. Watch him miss this, too. You know, for a guy that loves critting, you sure aren't critting much. Going to use Bartra for Carla? Absolutely not. I hate Bartra. 1% crit copium, yep. No, I hate the fighter bros. Once I can bench them, you can bet your butt I'm benching them. I'm not using that crap. If you want good axe users, look elsewhere. Use Hector. Promote Raven. Use Geets. Get Geets. Use him. Use Dart. Use Hawkeye. Anyone. Like any other axe user in the game. Marcus is a better axe user. Oswin promoted. Harkin's amazing. Yeah, Harkin's great. Like I said, there's just so many better axes in this game. Like, those are literally the worst axes in the game, in my opinion. You cannot find a worse axe user in this game if you tried. I think every axe user in this game besides them is better, by miles. Alright, first Rebecca. Will we get the good Rebecca, or will we just bench her? Yeah, we're benching her. Unless her next 2 levels end up being really good. Luck! Just luck. Okay, like, I didn't expect her to get a good level, but like, wow, that was terrible. Rebecca mind gaming. I don't like the mind glitch. I don't even know how to pull it off, but it's a dumb mechanic. I don't like the mind glitch. We're not gonna use it. So like I said, we'll give her 2 more levels, kind of because we're forced to use her. Did I just catch you trying to have a good archer and an FE Ironman? Yeah, only Manx can do that. Luck Becca not looking too good, Chief. Yeah, she really isn't. So yeah, we're gonna get the mine, but I never actually use the mine, so it's kind of a waste. But I like saving villagers, so I guess that's what we do. Alright. So, again, we want to pull these guys. At least as many of them as we can. You're gonna use the full... No, I'm not. Mind Glitch is not something I like using, so we're not using it. So we want to pull this peg. Not this one, although we can't anyway. Pull this, get it shot with Rebecca, although it's not gonna do much good, because she's probably not gonna level good at all. Dorcas is a female name meaning gazelle. Okay. I don't know why they gave him that name then. What language is that even in? Okay, we need to move Matthew up. I realize that I moved him there, but I really should be a little bit more proactive with him. Because that'll make getting Guy a lot easier. Take this axe. There will be a brigand from the top left. There will be eventually, but it's going to take a while to spawn in. Okay, at least this one doesn't have crit on me. Dorcas does sound brutish. It kind of does, yeah. FE7 players, when they suffer through training a horrible fighter to level 5 warrior, just get for a mediocre swordmaster. Yeah, average FE7 experience. Where's that brigand going? That's not good. Does this guy not want a javelin? Oh, I guess he can't javelin me, can he? Not yet, anyway. Not yet. I don't like these flares all going over here, though. That does kind of worry me a bit. Not because I can't take them, but because it might slow me down too much from taking the village. And we want the Gaiden. Now, people don't like the Gaiden. He's going for the house. Yeah, he's trying to, but we're gonna stop him. bench Elime? No, because here's the problem. There's maps later on where you're forced to deploy the lords, and believe me, I'd rather have to train up a lord than have them get one shot. What do you get from the guidance chapter? You get 5,000 gold, and FE7 really doesn't like giving you gold early on, especially Japanese FD. Oh, wait, you can double? What? You can double at base? Oh, because he's got a steel bow. That explains that. I was like, what? How in the world is this guy doubling? Lowen is not the sort of guy to double without a lot of lucky speed levels. Sure, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Sure. This is very rare to set up a kill for a Lowen like this. Okay, we're a Lowen level well. Oh, this might be a Lowen run! Screw a Rebecca run, this is a Lowen run. That is a Lowen run right there. If he keeps leveling like that, that is a really good... He's only like a 30% speed growth. Not... Well, yeah, and the strength growth. Actually, what... Was that res? Yeah, he got strength, speed, defense, and res. It looks promising. It looks very promising. Enemies weighing themselves down. Welcome to FE7, yeah. So we're already starting to see who are probably going to be the stars of this run. We're seeing who's probably going to be the stars of this run. Hentai main character moment, yeah. What is it with hentai main characters not having their eye, like, okay, not having their eyes, having their eyes covered? Like, what the heck? Why is that a trope? I don't know. Why is that a trope? Does anyone know? I really hate archers early in the game. Because your guys still aren't really good at using javelins and stuff. So that just makes them annoying. Do I want to give all these kills to Marcus? Well, I probably won't be able to kill all of them anyway with Marcus, so... I don't really know. But we are kind of behind schedule on what we want to do, so you know what? Screw it. Screw it, we're gonna burn up the javelin. Having no eyes looks very attractive to females, apparently. I don't get it. Like from an attractiveness perspective, like, Lowen looks very mid. Like, he just looks like some sort of loser guy. Like, I hate to say that, because Lowen's actually pretty cool, but, like, makes the main character a blank slate for our viewers to self-insert. I guess I could see that. If you're looking for an actual reason. Yeah, I kind of was, actually. Anime in general is more relatable because of the cartoony and abstract style. Yeah, I guess so. You're just gonna go for Rebecca, aren't you? Wow. This is why I don't like Marcus. If you just get unlucky with RNG, the guy falls apart in pieces. Well, okay, not here, obviously, but like in a few later chapters, he can just very easily just die because he just decides to not miss a few. Because he just decides to not dodge a few. Okay, that's actually a good thing. We want to feed kills if we can. Because like later in the game, like as early as like the Dread Isles, the guy can just like get hit by like 5-30% and just die. Which I know it's like, well, that's 5, but still, Oswin would not die to 5 0 damage hits. List features, it could be me. Yeah, exactly. It could be me. Hey, he's literally me. He's literally me. Imagine with just one more strength or one more. So I got a story for you guys. The first time I ever played FE7, my Lowen nearly capped strength. He nearly capped strength. I legit thought his strength was higher because of that. Like he was like 1 or 2 points off capping strength. It was so crazy. He nearly capped strength. He actually nearly capped strength. It was ridiculous. Marcus Gaming, yeah. I might give this kill to you. Yeah. Sure, we'll do that. Nice. I could have set up for Lowen, but no, actually I couldn't have. Nice. The reinforcements pop up here are really annoying. This Meng's PMN run, Marcus, just both a joke and a pain for Marcus being a red unit. Oh yeah, I remember that. I actually do remember that. That was annoying. That must have been really annoying. Your Lowen capped strength. He nearly capped strength. Yeah, my Lowen stays 16 strength at endgame. He was especially my Rebecca support backpack. Yeah, I would imagine so. Nice. Now we can get the kill to Rebecca. Why is the story mode dealing with 80% hit rates on brigands? Because FE7 Hector hard mode loves stupidity with hit rates. It loves weird hit rates. Did the PMN actually ever end? I don't think so. I actually think he never beat it. He just lost interest or something. As long as we are vulnerable, we should be fine. We also really want you to get up here. What turn is it? Because I believe he moves on turn 5, so we really want to get Matthew up here. Which is a shame. I'd like to give Oswin more EXP, as well as Lowen, but it doesn't look like we want to do that. Yeah, no, if you can get a good Lowen, that's really helpful. Mountain Thief? Yeah, it does. It does mean Mountain Thief. That's true. Moves on turn 5? I believe it's Guy and his squad. Either it's turn 6. It's like turn 5 enemy phase, or... Which means technically it's not turn 5 yet, so we might have another turn, but... I believe there's reinforcements that spawn in. What? Oh, he didn't double me? He didn't double or crit me. I legit made a mistake there. I should have not lived that. That is a never punished. That was a never punished and a half. I should have lost right there. No, I didn't even think I was in range of him. I didn't even think I was in range of him. Hector blessed them. Yeah, no. That just... I think his speed luck actually... Hector have good speed levels. He had a lot of good speed levels. I didn't think I was in range of him, that's the thing. That may have been one of the luckiest things I've ever seen. Hector too fast to get doubled by Guy, also too lucky to not get crit. Who's the new anime boy? Gi? I hate the pronunciation of Gi, but that's literally what the katakana says. It's literally Gi, see? It's literally Gi. Like, I hate the pronunciation Gi, but like, that's literally what he's called. Like, it's a really stupid pronunciation, but, I guess that's what you say. I've heard from someone that it's like the French pronunciation of Guy, so they say it, which I guess that makes sense, I suppose. It's French, but I think it's goofy. Why is it always that the most goofy pronunciations for Fire Emblem names are always in French? Like Camus, I refuse to call him Camus. I refuse to, because it's just like, it's... no. It just sounds so dumb. I usually don't like using Gi, though. So what I will say is, Gi is very useful on the Gaiden. Gi is insanely useful if he gets a support with Matthew. Base Kama's gang? Yeah, screw Camus. The French version of anything is cursed. That's the general rule. Is he a speedy Myrmidon or a strong Myrmidon? He's definitely a speedy Myrmidon. He's not very strong at all. Strong Myrmidons aren't really a trope, honestly. Sita, Kaida, I don't care for his pronouns. Alright, come on, Hector. Let's go. Speed bless Hector. Okay, he's not getting speed, but he is getting strength and skill. This Hector's leveling up very respectably. I cannot complain about this Hector. He's a little bit unlucky with defense. I don't even think he's really that... He's probably like half a point defense curse or something. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like, he's gonna be fine. Buff Hector. Yeah, he's a very good Hector. This is a very above average Hector. Hector should not be this good, usually. They're not supposed to be this good. I hate these early game archers. I'm just gonna kill him with Marcus. Screw it. I don't care about this guy. He can go die. I do not care. We saw... I'm not sure if that's even how it's pronounced. It's the French word for bird. Was okay. Oiseau. Okay, I completely mispronounced it then. I'm a little concerned as to how Oswin's gonna level up. Usually he gets, if he's cursed, he usually still gets defense, just not strength. Which is still not bad, his base strength is still pretty good, but you really want defense. Because if if you get like an average Oswin, you know that Killer X Warrior and the Desert, he's the only character that you can possibly have at that point that can actually live one to the face. He can take one to the face and live. That's why I like him, because he can actually do stuff like that. This Cav, I hate this Cav. This Cav is so dumb. It's literally here just to make your life miserable. Its entire job is just to make your life miserable. This Cav having a javelin. Any like 1-2 ranged weapons on enemies is very much a headache at this point of the game. Okay, all right. I usually don't like giving that to him, but at least he's gaining some speed levels. At this rate, she should be faster than Lyn. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Lyn is very fast. Lyn is very fast. That's the thing. Lyn is insanely fast. Jav Cav, that's what we call them. Cav is good if your Axe Bros is good. Yeah, about that. Problem is your Axe Fighters suck. Will the village be okay? Yeah, because we can put someone in range. Don't worry, we can put someone in range. Remember, the water also slows him down. A villager in FE2 Echoes called Robin in Japanese, but the old translation is bird. And his official Echoes translation is Tobin. I always get confused, like, when I watch like some video of Gaiden or something, because I've never played Gaiden, but I played Shadows of Lyncha. So whenever anyone says Robin, I always think they're meaning the Awakening character, not Tobin. I always think they're referring to Awakening Robin, not Tobin. Played Gaiden, so I get used to calling him Robin. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Reflet is Japanese Robin. Yeah, I know. So they are different. I almost never call him Tobin. I guess it just depends on which game you started with. Which number is Gaiden? That's literally the second game. Second game of the series is Gaiden. Oh, look at it. Oh, never mind. It's a soldier. I was about to say, oh, he's doubling a soldier. But I was like, oh, but everyone doubles soldiers. Who cares? But he doubles archers, that's kind of nice if he can hit them. If he can hit them. Yeah. Kind of gambling with that one. 47 hit, what is FE7? To be fair, he's on a fort. He is on a fort. Rodain theme is peak. It really is. Common Oz Chad moment. You know, as much as I want to do the guide in this stream, I don't think I'll be able to, because okay, so people will call this taint, but I do like to support my guys up quite a bit on this map at the end. Just because it makes things a lot easier for the Gaiden. The Gaiden is pretty tricky, and you do need some setting up for it, I find. So ideally, I like to get supports up, because like Bartra and Dorcas really benefit, especially because they actually get a lot better hit rates, I think. So I go and do that, and then Eliwood and Hector become a lot, well, especially Eliwood, I guess. I don't know how much Hector really benefits from it, but Eliwood becomes tankier, which can really help, because he's not that tanky normally. So they're going to beat Mengs, are we? I'm gonna try to. I nearly already lost the run because I thought I wasn't in range of Guy or Guy, and I was in range of Guy with Hector. But Hector actually didn't get doubled. He's a really lucky speed blessed Hector, so he didn't actually get doubled by Guy. He didn't get doubled, and he didn't get crit by the one attack, so he actually survived just fine. I really should not have survived that. By all accounts, I should have died, but my Hector's just insanely lucky. Ain't no shame for that. At least PH or DS Newton didn't magically tinker this wrong. That's true. That is true. They didn't. That is very true. They did not. To be fair, he gets weighed down by a... But he would still normally double a Hector. He'd still normally double Hector, unless you're just really lucky. So, I do have a Speedless Hector. You will never gonna win with doubt in your voice? Do I really have doubt in my voice? I'll tell you to avoid using Legault, but you can probably guess why I'm not. Yeah, actually, part of this challenge, so someone challenged me to additional rules, saying that I have to train up Dart and I have to train up Dart and train up Legault. So in other words, Assassin Legault is gonna be a thing here. Even if I manage to get Jafar. Part of the challenge is to do that. Declare war to the egg. Can we kill this guy? I don't know if we can. So I don't want to do this, obviously. Do we have another vulnerary? Yeah, we do. I would like if you dodged, but I know that's probably not a possibility here. You guys are not the best equipped to deal with this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. Ow. Alright, another Rebecca level. Maybe it'll be better. Okay, I take back what... That was a perfect level up! What the heck? She got 1 luck last level, and we were laughing, and then she got a perfect level up. What the heck, Rebecca? What was that? You get 1 really garbage level, and then a perfect level up right afterwards? What is this Rebecca trying to tell us? What kind of Rebecca is this? No... Yeah, what the heck was that? This is the most random RNG unit ever. Rebecca, yeah, she is gaming. I can't... She really did need... She really needed that level, because her last level was absolute dog water. She took those insults personally. You know what? Maybe I should consider using her, because that was actually really... Not only should she get a 2% crit, she got a perfect level up. This Rebecca is... She's at least interesting, I won't lie. I've been playing End Run Saga all day. I ended up getting a whole new run, because at endgame, my team was a little too scuffed. Okay, speed's actually really good on Eliwood. Speed is really good on Eliwood. He needs speed more than you think. I mean, like, yeah, everyone wants speed, but, like, he really wants speed, because he usually doesn't get that good at strength. I guess you're legally obligated to train Rebecca now. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Small Sip. So, my rule was, if she gets, like, her first 3 levels of just, like, absolute garbage, then I'm not using her. If she gets her first 3 levels and they're all good, I will use her. I think we're going to be looking more at, like, what happens if she gets 2 good levels. If she gets 2 good levels, I'll probably keep her. I mean, I still might bench her later on if she just gets, like, really crap levels consistently. And this was just, like, a lucky break or something like that. Like, if this was a sign of things to come, this one is, then we're definitely using her. If the first level was the norm, then we're probably not using her. Because she does need... Her bases are really crap. She needs more levels like that. At least with strength and speed. Sure, she doesn't need as much, like, defense or res or something like that. He needs... speed and HP for survival in an Ironman. Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, Eliwood almost always levels HP. Eliwood almost always levels HP. Eliwood is very HP prone to level. Let me go a few minutes, say hi to my aunts and uncles. I'm at a party right now. There probably won't be anything when you're back, because I'm probably going to end things off a little bit early, which I feel bad about because I already started late today. But, the thing is, I probably won't be able to do the guide today. Just because we're already still... Like I said, I like to do a lot of support grinding on this map because it really helps in the Gaiden. The Gaiden is kind of hard, so you want all the help you can get. Most of my good guys died, and I'm playing on Lunatic. Yeah, but the next streams that we do of this, they should be normal length streams, you know? They won't feel like gimped length, you know? But our squad is actually turning out pretty good. My Lowen got a really good first level. My Hector's blessed. I still don't know about Oswin. Haven't gotten him a level yet. My Eliwood's okay. He's not amazing, but he could be a lot worse. Let's see. And then my Rebecca is such a wild card right now. I legit have no idea what's gonna happen with her. She got a near just god-awful level, and then like actually a perfect level. Literally a perfect level up. It wasn't even like she was missing a set. She literally got a perfect level up. Oswin almost... Yeah, Oswin usually... Because the thing is, what his niche is being a tank. If he can level a defense, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, his levels usually aren't the greatest, but he usually has his niche of being a tank. He has a niche of being a tank or a wall or whatever you want to call it, and he usually fulfills that niche quite well. If he doesn't level defense, then yeah, it's a problem, but he usually levels defense. If you're not allergic to full move. I personally have no issues with Oswin. And the thing is, you can give him the boots, and honestly, I would recommend it. If you're still using him by Cog of Destiny, I guess by Cog. He's not good in Cog of Destiny by any means, but if you're still using him at that point, you should give him the boots. I genuinely think of that. Like, it's a bit of a meme option. I won't lie. Yeah, it is kind of a meme option, but like, who honestly makes better use of that besides your dancer? Only really your dancer makes better use of that. Are you gonna bench one of your guys for Raven if you get him? Oh, absolutely. I love Raven. He's like my second favorite unit in the game. Favorite unit is Oswin. My second favorite is probably Raven. I think Raven's very, very underrated. Raven is stupidly underrated. People are like, oh, but you could just use Harkin. Okay, but you get Raven a lot earlier. Sure, you have to do a little bit more to get Raven there, but Pitfall. Well, we don't listen to that guy around here. We don't listen to him. We do things suboptimally around here. I really should have given the kill to Oswin. Really should have. But oh well. It's not that bad. I want to at least give Oswin one level on this map. Don't speak his name. I won't. We do not speak his name here. Okay, not as good a level, but hey, he got defense. That's still good. Still good. I'm remaining optimistic on about this Oswin. Not this Oswin. Well, yeah, I usually am optimistic about Oswin because he's usually pretty good. But I mean this Lowen. I still think he's got. Oh god. Okay, I hate this. Because they're gonna go and try to kill like our thief or something like that. That's what I don't like about pegs. Yeah, that's annoying. That is Japanese, so it might be different. No. That's not what he meant, but sure, yeah. Every time Oswin gets defense, I get happy. Oh yeah, same here. Every time Oswin gets defense, which is usually more often than not, then yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, exactly. You should like that. Gotta love that dopamine that shows up whenever Oswin gets those levels. So yeah, that's really it for me with Oswin. Like, sure, strength is nice. Like, yeah, sure, it's nice. And the thing is, he's almost always gonna level HP. He's got like a 90% HP growth. Like, he will, like, you're pretty much never gonna get HP screwed with the guy. Like, it's near impossible. He has one of the highest growths in the game. Nihongo moment, yeah. Nihongo moment. So I don't want these camps to both go for Eliwood. I don't want them to both go for Eliwood. Eliwood can maybe take one, but he can't take both. I'm gonna save this Vulnerary a bit. Yeah, we don't want them to all go for Eliwood. That's not good. I don't like them all going up there. No. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not. Yeah, do not. Please do not do that, game. Please don't do that. That's not cool. Do not send them up there. We do not want them going there. It was awesome to change my perspective on Auburn. It's been, it had to be Louis from Engage and Isabella from Enron Saga. Yeah, Louis is ridiculous. Louis is absolutely ridiculous, but he kind of gets nerfed pretty hard in Maddening because the dumb AI. I never understood why they designed AI like that. We're gonna make it so that enemies don't attack you if you have, if you tank them outright. Which, okay, I get that logic, so you can't just blindly have them charge you. But here's the thing. Conquest, or Fates in general did that. Fates did that, but the thing is, it's really hard to actually take 0 damage from an enemy in Fates. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. because enemies, no one really has that much defense, and like no one besides like Benny has that much defense. So good luck actually pulling it off. You're probably not gonna do it. But in Engage, it's almost too easy to do it. Like it's way too easy. Like you can screw yourself over pretty easily by just not, you know. FE1 or 3R did that. Really? They did? I didn't know that. I thought it was more of a new FE thing. What's that flyer doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna need a little bit of help here. No double. That's not good. One AI is stupid from what I understand. It's supposed to go for Marth. It's supposed to prioritize Marth, but that doesn't always happen. Which is really weird. They say how good Conquest does and try to implement it. Literally all Engage is. All Engage is it wants to be so bad. It's so bad it wants to be Fates too, but ends up failing at like everything that made Fates good. While also making the same shortcomings that Fates did. That's what I stand by what I said about Engage. That's what it is. It tries to do everything, but fails to understand what actually made it good. Like it just doesn't understand. It tries to copy things, but it doesn't understand what made Fates good. It legit, like someone took, they hired someone to make the game who just didn't understand what actually made it good. It genuinely feels like that. Maddening in censorship to not stigmatize the mentally ill. And Japanese is still... Yeah, I know it's still lunatic. It's really stupid, though. Like... Just call it lunatic. No one actually cares. I guarantee you, even mentally insane people don't care. They have way more important things on their plate to worry about than something like that. They have way more important... Okay. Should we gamble a 3%, guys? Should we gamble a 3% miss? Screw it. We're gonna do it. Okay, yeah, that was not that scary. Engaged out the plot of Fates at some point? Yeah. I'm insane, that's why I play on Lunatic. That's actually pretty based, not gonna lie. Being insane is pretty based. Alright, so like I said, I'm kind of picky. I like Oswin getting this level, so... Whereas Lunatic in 3 houses, it's just maddening. Though there was a cancelled mode, you're right. There was a mode that was in development that did... Ask any of my friends, okay. Why are you going for Hector? I wanted you to go for Oswin. It's probably because he has lower defense. Sad. Why when the AI doesn't actually let you get the kills you want? Come on, level up Oswin. Stupid. I think it's just... Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. I absolutely know it is. Why are you so... Why do you have your stupid healing AI? Just, please, die. Get out of here. I'm not gonna wait for you to heal up. Okay, that's not a good first level. That's not a great first level. I had a bad feeling this would happen. Still, though, he's got a good basis, so if it's just like one bad level, it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, getting res actually isn't that bad on him, because that means my strat could still work, but I would rather him get defense, if I'm being honest, because he still gets +3... He gets +3 res upon promotion, so that's still pretty good. I mean, he could still cap defense. He could still cap defense by like level 17 or something. And I have seen Oswin's cap defense very early. I've seen Oswin's cap defense as early as like level 16. You don't even need to cap defense with him. I mean, sure, it's nice, but he usually doesn't need that much defense anyway. If he can get like 16 or 17 defense, he's usually gold. Luck is actually good on Oswin. Not really. I think you underestimate just how good his defense and res usually are. That doesn't really need, he usually doesn't need luck. Luck is kind of unnecessary on him. A lot of tank units don't really need luck, and they usually don't have luck for that reason. Like, I think people underestimate, or I guess overestimate the need for a lock when you're really tanky. If you're really tanky to the point that a crit would only do like 3 or 4 damage, or I guess 3 or 6 damage, then you really don't need the lock. You really don't. I've seen a lot of low percent crits on him. Sure, they all do 0 damage. They all do 0 damage. So it doesn't really matter. FE7 lock is negligible, yeah. It's just kind of a slap in the face to get lock. So here's what I like to do, guys. For one, I like to go sell the red gem. So we're gonna go sell the red gem. Yeah, this game is the only Fire Emblem game I know of that starts you with 0 gold. Why they decided to do that, I have no idea. I have 0 idea why they felt this was a good idea. I'm gonna buy 1 heal staff. And the rest is just gonna buy weapons. I'm gonna buy probably 2 hand axes and like 3 or 4 javelins. Maybe a sword. I really wish they gave you more money to start with. I don't know why they decided to be so stingy with money in this game. I have no idea. Only game that I can think of that's stingier with money is probably Rev. FE5 starts with 0 gold. Really? I wonder why they did that. I wonder why, like, genuinely. Lowen and Rebecca? You know what? So, the thing is, I was initially thinking that our Rebecca was just going to go to the bench, because her first level was absolute pitiful. But if anything, their second level showed that you can't really call the shots too soon. Who is stingier with gold? Really? It's stingier than FE7 Hector Hard Mode? Especially in Japanese. It's even stingier in Japanese. Well, Lowen make Wolt. Yeah, Lowen should make Wolt. Yeah, that's true. He should. I could support Austin with Sarah, but, like, why would you do that? One, the supports are very slow, and 2, I'm probably gonna bench Sarah anyway for Priscilla. Priscilla's just better. In, like, every way. We might want to buy a bow, but, like, there's a shop later, not that much later, that we can use for that. So I'm going to buy 2 hand axes. Oh, I'm out of space. Okay, what? No. So, coming soon, we're going to be doing a lot of arena to get money. And to get a bit of training, but mostly the money. We want the money, that's what we want. I know people might think Arena's taint, but like, in an Ironman, it's high risk, high reward. And this game, you really want money, so I would say it's perfectly fair. You know what, I might just sell the mine. Screw the mine, who cares about the mine? It's just a stupid item. It would be cool if it sold for more, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna buy 2 hand axes. Yeah, you want to be careful with speed ups. You do want to be careful with speed ups. Sometimes you do want speed ups, but you usually only want to use it if it's pretty safe. The thing is, what I've said, there's a cheat code to the arena. It's called using a really fast unit. That has decent... So, the thing is, Lyn would actually pretty alright in the arena, but the problem is her HP is really bad. So she can just get one-shot by, like, mages and stuff. Because mages almost always do a lot of damage. She won't get doubled. Just sell your Suffer Lance, yeah, I don't know about that. So, thing is, we're gonna give this hand axe as well. Guy might do decent in the arena. Guy does really well in the arena, and so does Raven. Because Raven has really good HP. He's got really good HP and really good speed. His speed's even way better. The only thing Raven has to worry about in the arena is, honestly, he only has to worry about a little bit of crit. And you can just go give him a goddess icon. Because you get a goddess icon pretty soon anyway. So, honestly, just do not worry about it. You don't need to. Like, Raven is very safe in the arena. As long as you don't do something really stupid, he's gonna be fine, usually. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be fine. You know, if you see like an armor or something, don't fight it. If you see a peg, you might be able to fight it. If you see a Brigand, you're pretty much safe. If you see a Fighter, you're safe. I think even against like Myrmidons, like weaker Myrmidons and Mercs, I think he usually can win. Raven is the best candidate for Goddess Icons by far, by far. There's like no one else who needs it as badly. Kanos is decent too. Mostly post-pro. I would not use Kanos in the arena. He's very risky in the arena. Do not use it. Sure, he does decent damage, but he's very prone to getting doubled. And the thing is, I don't really use promoted guys in the arena. There's no reason to. At least I don't find any real reason to use promoted units in the arena. I personally don't. I personally don't find any reason. I usually like to use arena to train low-level guys to get them caught up to speed. I don't like to use them to make them as overpowered as possible. Or to get money if I'm desperate. Which, in this game, you kind of are desperate for money, so... just don't use a Peg Knight. Yeah, Peg Knights are... Well, are Peg Knights really that bad in the arena? Actually, they're not that bad in the arena. I tried, because I did an FE8 Ironman run with... Where I tried to train up Vanessa in the arena, and she's pretty good. I let her get killed when she decided to miss a 70% or something like that. Or she got hit by a... It was something really stupid. No, it was where she missed two 70% in a row. I was like, okay, you deserve to die for that. If you're gonna miss two 70% in a row, you deserve to die. I get missing like one, but missing two, that's just garbage, man. That's just trash, and you know it. If you're gonna miss two of them in a row, that's just garbage. New mechanic for FE18, your female units can set up on OnlyFans to get funds. Oh god. A little sad that Elite Games are the only ones that... Yeah, I love Nomad Troopers. I might use Wrath just because I love Nomad Troopers. Maybe. I don't know. If our Rebecca becomes Vengefalter or dies, then yeah, we're definitely using Wrath. If not, I don't know. I might find an excuse to use him. I might. Just steal every available vulnerary. Oh yeah, we do have vulneraries. We can. The coolest. Yeah, Shin is my favorite. Shin is my favorite unit in FE6, hands down. Shin is really fun. I love Shin. Shin is my favorite unit. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'm glad we're in agreement. So, Oswin's probably not going to get a Javelin. Not yet, anyway. We're just caught on money. Yeah, Shin is ridiculous. You know, we don't need a bow. We barely use this bow. We don't need it. That's good. Average Shin enjoys, yep. So let's buy a sword just for Eliwood. Just so he doesn't burn through his rapier too fast. Because, hey, if your Eliwood actually gets some good stats early on, he doesn't need to rely on the rapier too much, and that's good. That's actually pretty good. Well, I mean, obviously, you guys probably know well enough. You don't need to rely on the rapier. You're in good shape. You know, we could try to give. Yeah, we can try to support these two up. I'm also going to try to give Sarah a few levels, maybe, with healing. And usually I like to give either Hector or Eliwood the boss kill. All for the best characters, do not use Matthew for anything other... Yeah, I 100% agree. Matthew is just not worth using. Matthew's just not worth using besides for stealing. That's a bit of a mistake to use him for anything else. And also, Marcus, get away from that. I'm not trying to support you up with Eliwood. Give it to Oswin for the funny. Give it to what for the funny? Give what to Oswin? What do I give to Oswin? What am I supposed to give to Oswin? The boss kill? See, I like Oswin a lot, but like even I probably wouldn't do that. Nah, I prefer to level up the lords against them. Because like Hector doesn't need the levels as much. But, like, Eliwood and Lyn really... Wow, what an amazing first level. Well, I'm glad my healer is the one that's getting screwed. I'm glad it's the healer that I'm going to bench in, like, 2 chapters that's getting screwed. That's... If I could choose anyone to get screwed, yeah, it'd probably be her or the derp fighters. Or Matthew or Guy, I guess. Lynn needs leveling up fast for gates. She's also the hardest one to level up. Eliwood's not like Eliwood's bad, but he's not that bad to that point. But Lynn has a very hard time. Sarah has what growth? She has like 50% magic, so she should have leveled that. I don't remember her other growth though. Matthew cries inside. Yeah, Matthew's. This is a Wallace playthrough. No, it's not. There are no Sultan Hardened Wallace playthroughs. I freaking hate that stupid Lloyd map. It's not even that easy to get Wallace either. Like, getting Wallace himself on that map is really hard to do. So no, Wallace freaking sucks, man. At least Geets is pretty easy to recruit. Like, on Geets' map, he's pretty easy to recruit. Just field Dart and you're pretty much gold. If you field Dart, like, as long as you have Dart still, you pretty much get a free Geets. Eliwood also has the advantage of coming earlier too, and just being able to survive around combat. That's another important thing. Lynn really struggles. Like, I remember for the longest time thinking, oh, people are being dramatic about Lynn, and then I realized, even with 3 times weapon effectiveness, if you don't have Lynn mode enabled, like if you didn't do Lynn mode, she has a really tough time. She has a really, really, really tough time. Because her bases are really bad. Her growths are okay. Like, her strength growth is like 40%. That's a common misconception people have about Lynn. Lynn's strength growth is actually not that bad, but her base strength makes it really hard to get there. Sarah's a good supporting partner for Hector, though. Though, who will be the best supporting partner for Hector gameplay-wise? Usually it's Eliwood, because Eliwood also benefits a ton from Hector. 40 is decent, yeah, but it probably could be better for someone with that low base. Probably does want someone better, honestly. Does want a better growth than that, yeah. So now, most of the rest of the stream is just going to be grinding up supports. Due to the way supports work, you can actually get an A support in the next map with some units. Which is kind of broken. But the guide map is really hard. It's very make or break, but it's another one of those very RNG maps. If you get lucky early on, it makes things a lot easier for you. If you get unlucky early on, you make things really hard for yourself. These are bigger thighs. Yeah, I'm sure that'll really affect the gameplay. Hey, maybe it'll actually give her a better con though. If she has bigger thighs, she might have a better con stat. Lynn just isn't good without Lynn mode, and she's still just alright, even with Lynn mode. So what I discovered is that Lynn mode is the only place in FE7 that, at least in like hard mode, at least like Hector hard mode, which is the mode everyone else plays, you get no energy ring at all during the entirety of Hector hard mode. I have no clue why. I have no clue who on the development team thought, you're never going to need an energy ring. Nope. No one's ever going to need that. No one's ever going to get, like, strength or magic screw. Nope. She's also technically called Eric. Wait. Eric? No. No. Lynn's name is Rin. Oh, you mean Erica. Oh, you're talking about Erica. It's similar to those other screws and strings. But Erica's just a better version of Lynn, to be honest. She also gets a PRF sword that does a ton of damage. So even if she is a bit strength screwed, she's still pretty good. But she's just solely reliant on that. But that's still better than Lynn. Wouldn't it be Erica, not Eriku? That doesn't make much sense. It ought to be Eriku. That sounds like what the male version would be. Eriku. Not... Erica is actually a Japanese name, so... That would just be Erica. Like, it'd just be ordinary Erica. It wouldn't even be different. Her name is weird. Why would it be weird in Japanese? I mean, I've not played FE8 Japanese, but it should be the same. Or maybe it's spelled slightly differently because it'd just be like Erika instead of E-I-R. The spelling of Erica in English is kind of weird. At least it's the way I see it. The spelling is kind of weird. Ephraim is better Erica, that's true. Or more like better Ephraim. More like better Ephraim. Or not better Ephraim. Well, yeah, Ephraim is better Ephraim. Ephraim is more like better Eliwood. He's like Eliwood, but if Eliwood wasn't garbage. And actually had a good weapon type to start with. Ephraim's like that one lord that just never gets screwed. He just can't get screwed. That guy just cannot get screwed. Ephraim is Hector, but better. Well, he's also Hector in a game that's even easier, so that's part of it. So, do you guys all have supports now? I'm gonna go to like turn 75, I think, just to get our supports up a little bit closer to where we want them to be. Just been infantry lance lord. He should have started out as a lance lord and stayed a lance lord. Let's become like an halberdier or something. Think sort of like a proto Dimitri or something. That's what he should have been. Because Dimitri is pretty solid. Is this Chet as the game portrays him? Yeah, that's true. I see taint in the distance. Oh wait, it's just my imagination. Nah, this isn't really tainted. Like, you have to remember that the next chapter is very tricky. And it's very RNG based. It's very RNG heavy. The next chapter is very scary to do without some good RNG. So you want every bit of help you can get for that map. Yeah, no, this is not an instance we're gonna go kill with Eliwood. Usually I can kill this boss with Eliwood. This Eliwood ain't it. This Eliwood is not it. This is not it. But our Hector is more than capable of killing this guy. Our Hector is more than capable. How much does Oswin do to this guy? Ooh, okay, yeah, no, this is not an Oswin kill. This is like the one time where that luck actually is kind of scary. But to be fair, this is kind of a scary boss. This guy kind of is a scary boss. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna kill this guy with Hector. I'm just gonna make it easy and kill him with Hector. Even this is a little bit dicey. Not really, but it's a little bit. Wow, we nearly burnt through the wolf bale. I don't think Hector normally doubles this guy. Oh, wow. Boys. Yeah, his name is kind of weird. And it's still technically the same in katakana. It's just a weird name. Probably like French or something. Alright, Hector level. Okay, yeah. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Strength, HP, and defense. I'm sure. Yeah, why not? He could use a little bit more defense, but no, this is pretty solid. Boy or boy, probably pronounced boys. Well, yeah, it's probably like, yeah. No, it is. It is. Where Isabel? Yeah. Well, here's Isabel. Gender bent Isabel. Or Boyd. I doubt it's Boyd. Because I can read katakana, it's boys. No, it's boys. It's exactly how you'd think it would be. Yeah, Goose, you're pretty much at the very, like, tail end of the stream. Because, like I said, I can't do the Gaiden. So, how many people need healing? I might heal them up, but probably not. Boys, yeah. But the thing is, the way that the S is pronounced, it'd be like, boys. You wouldn't actually really hear the U sound. You usually don't. Usually, in most cases, you wouldn't hear the U sound. So yeah, we're gonna go C's, and that's probably gonna be about it. Like I said, I wanted to do the Gaiden, but we do not have the time to do the Gaiden. The Gaiden would take a while. So yeah, I apologize for the short stream. Next FE7 stream is gonna be on Monday. Tomorrow we do more of assassination, avoiding assassination in Tears of the Kingdom, and then on Monday we do FE7 again. So we were like alternating every other day. So I'll see you guys for Fire Emblem on Monday, and yeah. But the thing is, that stream will be longer. That stream should be longer. Deathless stream. To be fair, I kind of cheated it by only having 3 chapters. But, yeah, I guess technically Deathless stream, so that's good. So yeah. Next stream, expect more, because I'll probably be streaming for about an hour longer. Let's put that Lowen and Rebecca support doesn't screw you. How would that screw me? Unless I get like a crate or something, I don't know. But nah, it should actually help me. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.